Hi, this is Sam, and I grew up in the northeast area of Kansas City, Missouri when I was a kid, back in the 60s and 70s. Spent 30 something years there. Um, and it was a great area at the time. There's a lot of people that are trying to uh, make some positive changes in the area. And there's a story that came on the local news that kind of moved me a little bit. There's a woman who lived around the block from where I used to live at when I grew up. I grew up on 7th and Benton, Kansas City, Missouri, 708 710 Benton, were the addresses. Those numbers will be stuck in my mind forever. And anyway, so the neighborhood has had some challenges, a lot of challenges, and there are some people trying to do some positive things there. And but you also have these people who are calling the city on people. They drive by, they see somebody's house in disrepair a little bit, they call codes on them. Okay? And what happens is codes has to respond. And a lot of times you have older people who are living in these homes who can't afford to get out and do the work, or they're old and they can't do the work themselves. They've lived there a lot of years. Case in point, the story I'm going to tell you about right now. The cool thing is that uh, a woman by the name of Linda Wagner. She is a Fox 4 KC, Kansas, Missouri um, news reporter, and she does human interest stories and helps people and different things. And this was cool. She brought attention to this woman's plight, and a group of people jumped in and volunteered, and they helped this woman. This lady is in her late 80s, 87, 3 years from 90. She was living there when I was a kid, and I know the home. A beautiful home, but over time things fall apart and weather, and if you don't have the manpower, it looks like she's probably outlived a lot of family. And it took a story like this to get somebody to go and help her. It's great it happened, and I'm Linda Wagner, thank you for doing that. It's a phenomenal thing you did. With that being said, the people who called the city on this lady, you need to be ashamed of yourself. It would have been a lot easier to walk up, knock on the door, and say, "Hey, can I help you? Is there something that you need?" I've done this before, so I'm not telling you to do something that you shouldn't, that I haven't done myself. Okay? Um, in the Northeast area, there is a group of people that are more interested in the property values than they are in helping other people. Okay? That's a fact. And there are a lot of people out there willing to help other people. And I'm going to put some links on this at the bottom of this video to where if you're in that area and you need a hand up, not a handout, a hand up, there are a couple places that will help you. Okay? And again, I'll put those links down below. I am still active in that area. I don't talk about it a lot. I like playing behind the scenes. Um, I don't need to run for office, and I don't need kudos or thank yous or pats on the back. I always like to try to get back to where I came from. And I spent a lot of years there, and I've seen a lot of changes, good and bad. And there's a lot of good people trying to do good things, and there are some very selfish people that, again, they're only interested in their property values, and they're driving around calling the city on people like this, and it is crazy. And again, you need to be ashamed of yourself, and I'm going to bring light to that also. I like to bring attention to the positive things that are going on, and there are. I have another YouTube channel where I got taken. I took a lot of heat because of some videos I shot like 5 years ago in the area where I grew up at. It was kind of a tongue-in-cheek type of deal. Took offense to it. Apparently, somebody watched one of those videos and didn't buy a house in the area because the realtor was lying to him about everything else. So anyway, I don't know. We'll get into all that later. But anyway, this is a thank you to Linda Wagner and Channel 4 News for doing what you guys did in that area to help this lady. It's a phenomenal thing. And for those of you who are living there and you want to do something positive, help them out. Don't try to kick them when they're down. Don't try to rub their nose in the dirt when their face is already there. Okay? And it took people outside the neighborhood to come in to help these people. So anyway, with that being said, and I'm involved with the group that does that, that's hands-on. I'm not going to talk about it right now. But, again, you guys, to all the people who live in the Northeast area, you're great people, okay? For those of you that are helping others, keep up the good work, okay? It needs people like you to overcome these assholes that are trying to cause the people that are poor in the area more harm. I'll talk to you later. This is Sam.